Hello, my lovely girls. Today we're going to be taking a look at the forecast for the zodiac sign of Libra. We're going to be looking at this with you for the month of March. We will be examining it across all 12 houses and we'll be looking at the main, truly significant aspects and key moments, what should be unfolding in your life's events. And of course, when we reach the 10th house together, make a wish, something you truly desire to come true, and it will certainly manifest for you. So we are now beginning. What exactly awaits?
What's the horoscope for Libra in March?
Oh, you will overcome a very significant, deeply personal problem. Yes, I see there will be a truly pivotal, a direct transitional moment where it won't just be the realization of your problem, but you will finally finish solving it. There will be a time, a moment, and some offers related to your work, won't there? So right here, changes are coming and new roads are opening up. Libras will probably have many movements in March. And of course, money is very well open for you to communicate everywhere, as they say, and solve your problems. All right, so the second house is about finances. Let's see what state they're in for you now and how things will look going forward. You are clearly having a breakthrough. I see you're not just able to implement a project or a plan. Everything could change here, even your job. Here, the gods will truly be benevolent towards you. Yes, everything you begin to do, it will just, as if with such great ease, with a light touch, everything will simply unfold for you because your guardian angel will be there to constantly support you. Look, the moment of some kind of new position or gaining a specific status, which you will definitely achieve in your work, this will fully unfold for you in March. Expect some major changes because there will be money, there will be a new position, and you will be at the top. Everything that you specifically plan this March regarding your movements and work aspects, yes, all of this will materialize tenfold more than you can even mentally envision. This is, of course, quite phenomenal. So the third house represents your journeys. Do you have a chance to travel somewhere? Let's see if you will go anywhere. So where exactly might our Libras be heading off to? For now, it seems our Libras aren't really planning any trips because a particular level of exhaustion that could gradually accumulate within you might just hold you back right there in one single spot, right? And you won't even be making any plans for any trips just yet. You'll need to stay at home and you'll be in your own space at your own home, solving some of your easy minor problems, right? But despite all this, there might still be some worries here, worries concerning your relationships. Because while a work-related theme will be taking shape, yes, communications regarding personal relationships won't quite be developing. The man here will be very categorical towards you, yes, meaning there will be a specific moment of misunderstanding, but we will now see the entire love theme, as they say, both in the fourth house and in the fifth. The fourth house is your family. The fact that you might be in a union, in a marriage, or simply in some kind of civil relationship. Let's see what awaits you in your relationship. In family relationships, it might happen that a new person comes into your life, right? We can see that a romantic encounter could develop here with someone with whom you might not just become interested, but you could genuinely and truly fall deeply in love. However, these are just superficial relationships, and we can clearly see a scenario where these relationships won't lead to anything truly significant. These are relationships that will simply be easygoing, undemanding, and short-lived. But when it comes to family relationships, I'd say you'll be in them but won't experience any real sense of romance. So there won't be any romance here, but the union you'll be in will be quite fruitful, because from both your side and his, there will be material benefits and complete satisfaction, and even some joint plans and shared ideas that you will eventually realize, which in itself is also not bad. The The fifth house is dedicated to all the young women who have not yet found their significant other. Let's take a closer look now to see if this coming March will bring you the specific opportunity to finally meet your destined man. You're about to meet a young man who will offer you a relationship. Yes, I see he's someone who's not just looking for love, but for a serious commitment. And the time you're entering, specifically this March, suggests you'll become a couple. Let's look further. Well, of course, what awaits you is not merely a romantic relationship, but a bond will form here that will truly grow into warm, deep feelings. Girls, expect that this month your special someone awaits you. Yes, you're destined to meet a person who will truly love you, who will commit to a relationship with you, and it will be very, very beneficial for you. This coming month is going to be a very good one for you. So, the sixth house, you see, it represents the physical body itself, right? It shows what level your health is at, how you're going to feel, and what your overall physical condition will be. I see that someone is going to fall ill. A person, it's a man, yes, it could be an adult individual, someone who might be from your family. I see that on his part, there could be certain health related issues, and you will be there to help. You will be resolving this matter. Yes, some form of assistance must come from you to this individual. However, your own physical body will remain in perfectly normal condition, meaning you won't have to worry here about your own body or any of your little ailments. Everything here is absolutely stable and fine. The seventh house. The seventh house represents agreements, certain resolutions of various issues, perhaps for some legal matters or other complex challenges. Let's see what will happen in this house where important papers are involved. I can see that many individuals might find themselves in a situation where a significant financial issue isn't getting resolved. You know, this could involve property division, or it might be a specific issue that has been dragging on for quite some time and just isn't getting settled. However, this particular matter won't be definitively resolved until March. It's going to stretch out for at least another couple of months. Yes, therefore expect that you won't be able to resolve this matter in March just yet. It will continue for anyone who is currently facing such an issue. And in addition, probably another 2 months. That's absolutely certain, because all the signs here clearly indicate that the situation is indeed moving, but time is advancing just a little bit further. Therefore, in March, none of these kinds of questions will be settled. The eighth house is what needs to go, some of your small personal losses, things that you might have to let go of. However, this won't feel like a loss, but more like a true liberation. So, what exactly awaits you? What awaits you is precisely, yes, not even a loss, but the departure or the leaving of a person with whom you had some kind of relationship. But the relationship was very complex. Yes, I see that you were for a long time in some kind of dilemma, how to resolve things with him, what to do with him. Yes, but for you, fate itself will resolve this issue. This person will go somewhere, yes, and will depart for a long time and far away, and this will cease to trouble you for a while. Yes, then of course there will be a return, yes, but when this individual comes back to you, everything between you will already be more harmonious. Therefore, do not be afraid to let him go now. So the ninth house, it represents your small initial undertakings. What is it that you're holding in your mind? What do you truly wish to bring into reality, but haven't even and haven't yet tried to do? What kind of new ventures or beginnings might you possibly have? Look at this, a world map with a map of power. Observe how they are revealed. You want to invest your money somewhere. You desire to obtain something more substantial from the material aspect of things. However, I would suggest that you can afford to wait for a while. You should definitely do it a little later, yes. This can easily be done 3 months from now or even 4 months ahead, but certainly not at this moment. And then this will bring you much greater moral satisfaction, yes, than if you were to proceed with it right now. Let's put this idea aside for a moment. Now, the 10th house is all about your boldest desires. What do you wish to manifest here? Start thinking about it. Let's see what exactly is going to be happening here. Yes, your deepest desire will be fulfilled, even though there might be some temporary delays. What you have envisioned and planned for yourself, whether it's about money or perhaps a significant meeting, yes, something you're actively planning right here. This particular wish will be completely granted 100%. Just be patient and expect it, and this desire will absolutely come to pass. All right, the 11th house represents your friends or people who are prepared to support you, who are willing to stand by your side to provide you with some form of backing. Let's see if you have any such people. Of course, there is, Yawusha, there is, and this support will be financial in nature. There are people here with whom you will jointly resolve certain financial matters, and you will do so quite successfully. The money you will invest, but not right now, but later, will fully pay off. And once they pay off, look, you will receive several times more. This means that your month of March for you girls is so fruitful that all your endeavors, yes, everything related to financial matters, you will realize so quickly, yes, that you yourselves will even be surprised by it. So, the 12th house is often considered a sector where you might find yourself worrying that you have certain hidden enemies or perhaps some ill wishers who could potentially create obstacles for you or present you with various challenges. Let's take a look. Look, you have people who are quite negatively disposed towards you, and these individuals are prepared to engage in conflict with you. But I want to tell you, if you simply avoid crossing paths with them, then nothing bad will come of it, because all your potential conflict situations can only arise if you physically interact with these people. If these are just phone conversations or perhaps some very simple matters that won't require you to have any direct contact with these individuals, then you absolutely don't need to anticipate any threat here. But if you do encounter these people and this person isn't alone, there are at least two of them, right? And here are people who are either very angry or jealous of you. Yes, meaning a clear display of male ego is evident here. Yes, then of course you'll receive a very negative outburst. Yes, which could offend you and create a situation where you'll dwell on it for a very long time. Well, not a bad forecast. I wish you peace and all good things. I'm not saying goodbye to you. Please write your comments. Tell me what resonated with you. I'm not saying goodbye to you.